Hi everyone, welcome back to the SCHD channel. I'm Ivan, as usual, it's me again. And I haven't posted any new videos because I've been overseas. I'm traveling. I took a mini vacation for 2 weeks. And to be honest, I really love it over here. Things are, things are very, compared to the United States, things are very cheap. Well, that depends where you go and, what do you buy and location, obviously. But where I'm staying, things are cheap. I have come to notice that, yes, if you go out, you're gonna spend, right? Obviously, when you go out like to a restaurant, obviously you're gonna spend a lot of money. But even like that, it's still cheap comparing it to the United States. Like in New York, for example, I go with a friend of mine to a restaurant, and like I spent like $60 like on 2 freaking plates. Over here, you invite about, let's say, 5-6 people to a restaurant, and you again, depends where you go, but I took a few people to a restaurant and it cost me about, I would say, about $45, about 5-6, maybe 7 people to this restaurant. We had a few beers, we had the whatever they eat here in the restaurant. I was gonna take some pictures, but I'm still camera shy. I have to improve that. But we had some beers and chicken and whatnot, and it was delicious. Ended up spending about $45. It was for them, it's expensive. Like someone asked me like, oh, how much do you pay, because they want to know, and I was like, oh, it was like $45, and they were like, what? And for me, it was not bad. Yeah, it's wonderful. Like, if I had a chance to live out here, I would literally do it. I don't know, man. I love it. But the thing that kind of makes me feel the way I feel, to be honest, it's because of the American dollar. I mean, the American dollar, it's crazy out here. Like, for example, I have talked to locals, and they tell me that when they get paid, when they work, they earn as their local currency. But when they spend, it is as if they were spending in dollars. Again, I made the calculation, and yes, in some parts you do end up paying in dollars. But if you're frugal like me, yeah, like I like to go out, once in a while. Like, I don't be, spending my money like that. It's dirt cheap compared to the United States. A house here in a very good neighborhood will cost you about $250 a month if you rent. A bit more, maybe like $280. But again, a very, very, very nice and beautiful neighborhood, like in the city part. If you go out of the city, it's about like less than $200. Plus, water, electricity, internet, they gotta pay that. Like, the people, they have to pay the water here. And even like that, the water is like about $10 a month. It's mind blowing. And I want to stay. I wish I could stay here an extra week or so, but I can't. Gotta go back. And yeah, and the I don't know where I'm going with this video, but my main concern is that if you're an American and let's call it like like United States and Canada and Europe, like when you go overseas, I think we are blessed. We are so blessed because like the euro and the pound, right? If you're in England or Great Britain, whatever you're gonna call it, like these monetary system goes a long way. So I feel privileged that I get that I live in the United States. Yeah, when I travel overseas, like the dollars, man, they go a long way. Now the locals tell me that the dollar is losing value, and at the same time, even though the dollars is losing value, like their currency, it's not getting any better either. Yeah, so we are blessed to be able to live in these first world countries. Is that the right terminology? I don't know. We are blessed, guys. Now the thing is, like when you go back home, like back to the States, I mean, it depends where you live, obviously, but like in New York, everything is so damn expensive. I wish I could stay here, you guys. And that's the thing, guys. If you're young, invest your money, because as you get older, I feel like as you get older, you have less option, believe me. And I'm talking about economically, like money wise, like and when you start young, you do the heavy lifting at first, but after a few years, you see that the snowball effect starts happening. When you start a little bit late, it's harder, and not too many people will be able to to save enough for retirement. If I was like in retirement mode, I would live here for like 6-7 months out of the year. I swear to God. I swear to God. So I'm not retired. I'm not even thinking about retiring for now, because I started investing a little bit late. If I started earlier in life, about probably 10-15 years ago, yeah, now things change. I'm saying that now because I'm in love with this place. And guys, we are privileged. If you live in the States and okay, my wife is